Hey guys, this is Ryan Calloway with AZ Health Insurance Brokers. Just going to be talking briefly about some of the value scope that you should expect from your broker. So as a result of technology and competition, the broker role has changed pretty drastically over the past few years. You know, what used to be on paper is now completely digitized. So it's pivoted from, hey, who can get me the best rates, into what sort of value can a broker typically bring to the table. The rates are totally commoditized, which means that, you know, whether you shop with A, B, C, or D broker, they're going to be coming forth with the same rates, assuming that they're shopping under the right channels. So it is really important to work with the right partner. But with that said, we find there are 5 pieces that really can separate a good experience from a great experience when working with a broker. The first one being fiduciary service. So obviously you want your broker to be a strong fiduciary. So appropriate carrier placement is the cornerstone of what we do. So making sure that you're with the right carrier and your rates are correct and you're essentially getting that low cost option if that's what you're after. But what's also important and often missed is looking at the big picture, right? The overall strategy and the cost versus quality, and discussing company culture. That's a big one. Company contributions. So how are you shifting money around towards your employees? Pivoting at certain milestones. So when you hit certain steps, it's important to pivot insurance strategies, and choosing other outside vendors like payroll and 401k. To summarize, the broker should feel essentially like a business partner, not just like they're selling you insurance. Number 2 would be service. And we find that this is actually the most important variable and where you'll find a lot of differentiation between your different brokers. The question that I like to ask clients is, can you get accurate, concise information and responses quickly from your broker? If the answer to that question is no, it's a little bit concerning. Typically when HR or employees have questions, it's not something that can wait a day or two. You want someone that's pretty available for you. So the service is extremely important. Also, does your broker understand your weaknesses, your company vision, strengths, etc.? Are they on your team more or less, or are you just calling in and chatting with a random person who can hopefully give you an accurate answer? The broker should also be working with your HR team, essentially acting as an extension of their team. So fielding questions, assisting employees, coming on site for open enrollment meetings, answering FAQs. The employee should also be able to call in and ask their questions. Where can I get an ID card, or assistance with a claim, things like that. In short, your broker should be kind of a chameleon, because the needs of every business are a little bit different. So if you need more help on the employee engagement side, or on the material collateral, or with technology and engaging with employees that way, your broker should be able to provide a variety of tailored solutions for you to make sure that you're comfortable in your role. So number 3 is technology. Technology has changed a lot in this role over the last few years. What used to be totally on paper applications, etc., has now pivoted to online systems called Ben admin systems. Employee Navigator is actually an example of this. So what these systems can do is they can engage with your employees on a personal level. So they'll reach out and give them notices about, hey, it's your new hire benefit period, or so it's time to enroll, or it's open enrollment. You need to participate in this open enrollment workflow. They can log in, they can register, they can check their plans out, see the cost per paycheck, their plan summaries. Really everything can be housed and facilitated and managed through these Ben admin systems, which eases a lot of strain from HR as well. Your broker should not only be providing this for you, but they should be managing it for you fully as well. These systems also have the ability to communicate with your payroll vendors, your COBRA TPAs, and handle various compliance like 5500s, 1095s, things like that. So there's a lot of value addition to this technology, and it really helps ease the strain on HR when especially if you have like rapid growth or turnover and things like that. So what's also become standard in the industry is that your broker offers to this as a value scope at no cost. So it's just one of those points of differentiation that's kind of become pretty standard, that your broker has like an Employee Navigator or similar sort of software that they're bringing to the table for you. The 4th piece that we find important is compliance. So as a client, you should never have to worry about, am I in compliance or not? That should be a given. So your broker should be handling all your benefit related compliance, like your COBRA, your 1095 docs, your 5500s, your ERISA docs. Different companies need different things. It's predicated on your funding strategy and your size, but regardless of where you are, your broker should be not only handling this for you, but proactive in letting you know, hey, you've hit this certain milestone, it's time to now provide XYZ compliance. These laws change frequently, so it's important that the broker is working with your HR team to make sure you're staying on top of everything. So number 5 is well-rounded knowledge. If you take away only one thing from this video, let it be that the broker role has evolved to more than just selling insurance. Yes, that is the cornerstone of what we do, but the broker needs to be a chameleon and able to adapt and provide solutions and out-of-the-box solutions and that fit within your culture and make strategic recommendations as a partner to your business, not as someone just selling you insurance. So the broker really needs to have a well-rounded grasp of payroll, 401k, general liability, P&C insurance, HR solutions, and more. Really whatever you need, they should be able to make a strong recommendation for outside partners. Similarly with integrative capabilities between systems and creating a really streamlined onboarding process for your HR and your employees. Again, your broker should be able to help you with all of that. At AZ Health Insurance Brokers, we aim to create comprehensive solutions for our clients rather than piecemealing in 4 or 5 different vendors. So typically what we see as a result is smooth, the service is great, and now our clients can focus their bandwidth on other tasks, knowing that we have them covered.